Hi everybody, welcome to another exciting stream on Bowtie Gaming 14. Time for more Dragon Quest. Alright, so last we left off, we got walled by an infinitely spawning boss. I have since level grinded, which includes getting an ability that should help in this fight. I'll explain what that is once I enter combat. First things first. Oh right, I forgot we could just zoom over there. I forgot that's a shortcut now. To the weird wood. Bop. So yeah, now I've received both Metroid Prime 4 and Octopath just showed up yesterday, so we will be playing that tomorrow for sure. Wow, what a tease. Thank goodness the game saves between every encounter in this version. Alright, we're almost there. Alright, then because the cutscene played out last time, I'm gonna skip the cutscene.
Though we were... Please.
Long story short, this guy tries to fool us, but Dwalin's like, fuck you.
No, it is they, beloved.
Get him, hero! Alright, so the goal of this fight is all three of them have to die in one turn, otherwise they will spawn back in. So you have to time it so that they're all close to death, so that's why this could take several attempts. I remember this fight being annoying in the other version as well. Alright, so the ability in question, Wild Side, allows you to act twice per turn for a couple of turns. However, it's the same ability, so like if you heal yourself, it will heal you twice. If you attack with a certain spell or attack, you will do that twice in a row. You can't choose, like, one attack and then the other attack. So it's fixed, but it still can be kind of broken, depending on circumstances. So let's see if this helps.
Thou shalt not escape!
Yeah, so for example, if the whip hits them twice. So yeah, now I gotta be careful because that one is close to death. Alright, so now I'm gonna want to heal. Yeah, I'll do mid-heal on the first one. Yeah, because he heals himself twice, he's pretty much back to full health at this point. Right before they cast that, darn it. Thank goodness Wild Side's an ability. probably gonna want to cast re-heal soon.
Reheal.
Okay, so it just summons them even when you haven't gone twice. Interesting.
Much better.
And I'm almost out of MPGs. Yeah, hence why this might take several attempts, and this was after like an hour or so's worth of level grinding. Meanwhile, I'm still poisoned.
Mid-heal. Much better.
Yeah, like I said, this will take several attempts, even post-level grinding. Because some of this does come down to luck. And to get re-heal going first. Yeah, some of that luck involves whether or not you get poisoned.
Thou shalt not escape.
Yeah, because unfortunately getting poisoned does a crap ton of damage.
Not today. Not today. Thou shalt not escape!
Yeah, I should go back and get some poison items, like, this is not working. Oh, they only summon... Okay, so that's good to know. They only summon one at a time, so if you kill 2 of them, you're just at 2 of them. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna go back and get poison items, because clearly this is not working. Alright. Yeah, and I'll kind of see how it goes. If I can't, like, if I can't do it in one session, I will do that boss fight off screen and then continue from afterwards. We'll just see what happens. Okay, so I owned them, I just wasn't equipping any. Alright. I think 3 seems like a good starting point. Now, does this guy sell any stronger healing items? No, but just the standard stuff. Okay, so I'm just stuck with that. Oh well. Oh yeah, I should probably save so I don't have to do that again.
There. Hi.
Though we were... Please.
Trust them. Almighty. No. It is.
Much better. Much better. I cannot fall.
Okay, so that's good. It doesn't force you to waste one.
not escape! Much better. Not today! I cannot fall! I cannot fall! I cannot fall! Mid-heel! Oh!
Fortunately, that did nothing. Yippee!
Much better.
Yeah, this will tell me how many of these I need to have on my person in order for a win to happen.
Thou shalt not escape!
Yeah, so if I don't at least kill that one, it was all for nothing. Well, if it was all for nothing, it's immediately going to summon the third one, so you don't get any leniency. Oh, this is going to be annoying.
Thou shalt not escape!
Wow, I just got lucky, holy crap. So yeah, just for those out there, have at least, preferably more than 3, but at least 3 anti-venoms, otherwise the likelihood you'll die is a lot higher.
Curse me, hero! But thou shalt proceed no further in thy quest. That of capturing her power of darkness.
Get wrecked!
I am the leader of all fairies. Those horrible monsters trapped me with their illusions. But thanks to you, I'm free now. You have my thanks.
Oh yeah, I
Son
forgot,
of
this is the
Edric.
guiding voice.
Do you recognize me now? That's right. I'm the one who's been talking to you in your dreams.
'Tis an honor to speak with thee, Queen among the fairies. I am Gwaelin, Princess of Tantagel. Almighty Rubis spoke of one who knew how the power of the land might be restored, and her blessings regained. Was it to thyself that she alluded?
It was indeed. But I won't be able to do it on my own. I'll need a hero to help me. The Dragon Lord grows stronger with each passing day. We have to... hurry. Sorry, I don't think those illusions did me much good.
Thou hast plainly suffered much. Thou must needs see her to safety, beloved. Please, escort her to the village of the fairies.
Hero's like, I'm just carrying everybody. Boss, is it really you? You're alright, thank goodness. I'm sorry to have worried you. Oh no, you're not alright, boss! I'm just tired, that's all. I just need to rest. Everyone, come here and help me carry her, and someone get some medicine! She's asleep now. Little rest, and hopefully she'll be well enough to tell us what happened. I can't believe you rescued her on top of everything else. Can you please stop exceeding my expectations? It's very annoying, you know. You don't need to apologize, stupid. I was being nice. The boss said there's something she needs to talk to you about. Can you stay here in the village for a bit? I'm not sure when she'll wake up, but don't go anywhere, alright? Hobble with me! Whee! Alright, see what triggers the cutscene. Okay, so you literally just have to wait for a bit. Okay, so you have to talk to all the fairies before it triggers, okay. There you are, Pancake! I wanted to say thanks. Couldn't have gotten rid of those monsters on my own. I couldn't even found them. They had me trapped in those awful illusions. I didn't know where I was. That was why I had to use all my power to try to bring you two together. The prophesized hero and the princess with a special message from Rubus. We wanted to say thanks too for saving the boss. Well, this is all very nice, but it's not getting us any closer to doing as Rubus asks. We need to summon her back to Alefgard. That's what she meant when she talked about the land being blessed once more. It's like she said when I explained to you for a good reason. She's off in another world right now. And while she's been away, the Dragon Lord appeared and the darkness has got everywhere, and now she can't come home. The power of the land's being eaten away, and the power of the rain and sun and the rainbow with it. Without those, you can't go over to the island he's on. Before long, you won't even be able to reach the Dragon Lord, let alone defeat him. We need to carry out a special summoning ceremony, but it's not easy. We'll need a few things if we want to get it right. The first of which is the fairy flute. It's one of the only two instruments in the world capable of playing a melody that she'll be able to hear. The other's the lyre of ire. You'll need that too. A song played on both of them at once is the only thing we can be sure that will reach her. We'll also need some extra special items that can channel the power of nature, drive back the darkness, and create a path of light which she can use to enter this world. 5 of them should do it. That's right, the sigils. So that's the fairy flute, the lyre of ire, and 5 sigils. Gather all those and be able to carry out the ceremony and return Rubus and her blessing to the land. And give you a way to reach the Dragon Lord's island and get the Spear of Light back. We try to get everything ready ourselves, but we're no good at fighting, and it seems everything involves fighting these days. So we'll need the help of a generous and noble hero. We don't know exactly where the fairy flute is. All we know is that Erdrick hid it somewhere off to the east of Alefgard. As for the Lyre of Ire, all we know is it's all kind of legends about the hero in a town called the Cantlin, I think? So maybe you can find some clues there. If we don't stop the Dragon Lord soon, the darkness will take over Alefgard entirely. So you have to hurry, Pancake. Find the things we need for the ceremony and bring them to me. obtains the Undying Flame. Might as well use these vials of holy water. Hocus Pocus. Restores MP after each turn for... Well, that'll be nice. Okay, so you can only do it in battle. I had a feeling. You will not fool me this time, you stupid mimic. Figured one of these suckers had to be a dud. Time to fight a stone statue. With not a full MP bar. This should be interesting.
Much better. Much better. I cannot fall. Not today! Supple! Ha! Supple! Oh! Much better. Ha! Much better. Ha! Thou shalt not escape! Thou shalt not escape! Supple! Begone! Not today! Ha! Ha! Thou shalt not escape! Not today! Not today! Thou shalt not escape! Not today! Begone! Ha! Much better! Thou shalt not escape! Not today! Ha! Oh! Mid-heal! Not today! Much better! Thou shalt not escape! Supple! Ah! Ha! Yeah! Ha! Yeah! Yeah! Not today! Much better! Yeah! Not today! Yeah!
Haha! Did it with minimal MP, let's go! Ooh, give me that diamond. Yeah, only once you defeat the golem can you enter Cantlin. You did it! We're saved! Well met, Wanderer. Thou as best as the golem that did guard the town? Then thou art mighty indeed. And we are in thy debt. Too long have we been trapped, unable to venture beyond the walls. The creature was the creation of a mage of old who did breathe life into a statue that fair Catelyn might be watched over by the stoutest of guardians. But then foul fiends did appear and by some nefarious means corrupted our noble protector, turning it instead into an ignoble oppressor. 'Twas an ill-starred day indeed. It was just as my master said, one whiff of darkness and the golem was ours to command. And now the treasure of this pathetic town is ours too, the sword of kings best among them. Curse you! Cease thy noise, human, the time for bargaining is over. All that remains is for these to die, just as did the citizens of fair Damdara. Cowards, do you fear the power of heroes? You would invade our home, poison the mind of our beloved golem, and raise Damdara, all that thou might obtain the relics of mighty Erdwick? Plainly you are feared indeed. Welcome to Blorf. Insolent dotard! Yet your quest is futile. There are more treasures than merely the Sword of Kings. You shall not acquire them all. And those that remain, the prophesied hero will surely come to claim, and still he shall be your end. Who knowest thou of such things? Seize him! I was gonna say, what? It's like, what's Hyrule? I don't know. And so the fiends did carry him off to the stronghold on the Weeping Isle. 'Tis thanks to his distracting provocations we were saved from certain death, of this I'm sure. But the golem remained fuddled, and so we in turn remained trapped here in the town, unable to escape and seek the aid we so sorely needed, until now. Which subject, if I might ask, what brought thee to Catelyn, friend? The Lyre of Ire, thou sayest? 'Tis a matter concerning which our beloved priest would surely be most well informed. Alas, I'd said he is... Hold, friend, surely thou dost not mean to go to his aid. Even should this be thine intent, I fear 'tis impossible. The Weeping Isle lieth off the coast to the north of here. The only means by which one might reach it is the bridge to the northwest. Alas, that bridge did collapse some time ago. Try thou might, even one such as thyself shall not cross it. And should thou seek to rebuild it, the fiends would surely descend, and many would surely die ere the work could be completed. Perhaps if a means of rebuilding the bridge ere the fiends could think to stop it might be found. Perhaps. Alas, I fear such a means is beyond us. Oh, beloved priest! The priest and I are friends of long standing, and if I know one thing of him, it's that he detested fiends with a burning passion, both in his role as guardian of the legend of heroes and as a person. Welcome to our inn. Would you like to stay the night? Yes, please. Proceeds to conk on the bed. What a day! I defeated some mirages and a giant golem. I need to sleep. I was gonna say, it's like, and I'm gonna be out for several days. The claw of the Dragon Lord rendeth steel as if it were parchment, while his breath melteth stone as if it were ice. Knowing that, Pancake, art thou still resolved to face him? Verily, thou art a hero indeed. Damdara lieth to the west of here. 'Twas once a bustling and lively town, ere the fiends laid waste to it. Now the accursed creatures do make their home there instead. 'Tis only a matter of time before Cantlin too shall fate this a similar fate. Our town was enclosed within these mighty walls that marauding monsters might be kept at bay, though it seemeth we are no longer quite as safe as we might have hoped. What to prepare, I wonder? The attacker. A heavy hit that reduces an enemy's attack. When I'm full grown, I shall join my father in protecting the town, and when I grow yet older, mine own offspring shall join me in their turn. Oh, yeah, boy! Yep, so they actually do name drop Zoma. Long ago, when a great darkness threatened the world, a hero did descend from the skies to save us. That hero was none other than mighty Erdrick. At least so the legends tell. But if it's true, does that mean Erdrick was the child of the almighty... All's well! Jeez, dude, you'd have to be so aggressive about it. All is well! Everything's fine! Okay then, dude, jeez. Thou art he, the Golem Crusher. Know that we do not have need such as thee. Aye, for I could have laid the creature low had my stomach not been bothering me somewhat. Wherefore gaze so dubiously on me? 'Tis true! I call BS. Oh, thank goodness we could buy stronger medicine now. Whew! Oh yeah, this is the good stuff. Of course, it's expensive as heck. The centerpiece that adorns the beautiful buckler was apparently inspired by a serene lake, a fearsome sword that gutters and sputters with ferocious, fiery energy. Yeah, we're gonna need a lot of coin. Remind me to come back here once I've got like 20,000 plus gold. Here lies those fallens at the hands of the fiends that do plague the land. Perhaps thou would offer a prayer to the memories, that they might rest in peace. My father's father did often tell a curious tale. He spoke of his friend Magog and of a chest containing a great treasure which he buried beneath the tree behind a shop. Would I might go in search of the treasure myself, but alas, beyond these walls lieth untold danger. Oh, we do most fervently pray for thy success, hero. May the holy light protect and guide thee. Now set thee forth, and may thy search prove fruitful. Soon the power of the great talisman of which Lady Brubus did confer her favor upon mighty Erdrick shall be thine. Where are you going? You're done with your conversation, right? Now I must leave. Okay, bye. I have things to go collect. Okay, so that was the bridging question that went out. We found an inn. And a well. With a chest that we can't open! Yippee! Greetings if it's... Okay, so this is the item shop.
Not today! Ha! Thou shalt not escape! Not today! Be gone! Ha! Supple!
Level 30. Cassis. No. I'm in danger. Dost thou long to be as Erdrick, the hero of legend? A kindred spirit. I'm presently strengthening myself in the hope I might learn the techniques that made Erdrick such a fearsome warrior. To name but a few, there's Lightning Slash and Gust Slash, both skills which imbue one's blade with mighty magic. Then there's techniques more defensive in nature, such as Defending Champion. These are of all said to have been used by the hero of legend. What I would not sacrifice to learn them myself. Pancake obtains the fairy flute. Thou need a bridge built and with surpassing haste? Then trust in us, friend, though the us in question may require some convincing. I fear my companions will not go readily to the aid of humans. Nonsense, we shall go, and happily. Truly, thou jestest not. Truly, we are not too fond of humans, 'tis true, but this fellow has tickled us mighty with his strange ways. He risked his own life to save that of a dwarf. Unheard of, ridiculous, delightful. And besides, if thou goest alone and the bridge does fail to be rebuilt, the name of all dwarves shall be mud. Come, brothers. Very well then, let us away! Dwarves, and no small number of them! Is this thy doing, Wanderer, but how? The pleasantries can wait. What is needed now is timber, and plenty of it. Timber, for what purpose? For what purpose, he asks. Why, to rebuild thy precious bridge, of course. A single evening's work will escape the fiend's notice, I assume? You truly are able to perform such miracles? And which is asked we do. Wait here. All shall be well. Wait! Don't die, please! And meanwhile, the Dragon Lord's like, curses!
The time hath come to reclaim the ancient power that is mine by right. What? Thou refusest me? Then I shall just have to try all the harder.
I just felt a disturbance. 'Tis done. The bridge standeth once more. The rest, friend, is up to thee. Truly, dwarves are capable of such feats as this? Sounds. Thou did best the golem, and hereto none had bested and did enlist the aid of dwarves, though such beings despise us. Truly, thou tar he. Indeed, thou, I am amazing. Sing my praises more, please. I'm literally risking life and limb for you people. There's many other timelines where I failed, so please sing my praises when I actually succeed. Oh no, he's got an ego, crap. Yeah, it's probably quicker to go from the Metals Castle. Never mind, we're forced to leave the normal. Oh, because of cutscene. Hold, without humor, an old man ere thou'st departed, friend. 'Tis concerning our priest who was abducted, as thou by now surely knowest. A great man indeed, guardian of the legends of heroes and much more besides. Thou a man not blessed with the best of luck. Young was his wife when she passed away, and the son she bore him quit his home never to return. He resideth now in Damdar, where he laboureth as a merchant, if the rumours are to be believed. Or rather, he did. The rumors also tell that Damdara was razed and the citizens slaughtered. The news did wound my poor old friend more than words might express. Long did he mourn, and deeply. The fiends who did murder his beloved son are his sworn enemies. Not one word would he relate to them, though they torment him without mercy. And so, I fear they shall have no choice but to... I beg of thee, ere they lose patience and do away with him, go to his aid. I'm in thy debt. Rubus Speed Friend. All done. That's another sigil. Based off the heat it's giving off, I must say that it's the sun sigil. Nice work. And here you go, one sun sigil hot off the forge. That means there's one left. The Sun Sigil makes standard attacks and some abilities more likely to land critical hits. Alright, now off to the castle. Then we'll be off to the races to go save the priest. The Weeping Isle. Okay, so now we can warp here whenever we want. Alright, time to go save the priest. Woohoo! That's a lot of money. Where are the other relics of which thou spoke? Thou wilt tell me. I will not. Though you kill me, my lips shall remain sealed. Ah, intransic worm, stubborn fool! Jeez, they're burning him alive! I'll save you, priest! Heed me, thou rock-headed dotard! Shouldst thou choose not to speak, others will be made to suffer and to die! Chief among them, that exquisite specimen who we did bring back as a prize from Fair Damdara. But how? Thy face is suddenly surprisingly pale, sir. It's as my master said, you humans are cursed to care for one another, and therein lies your greatest weakness. Now spill the proverbial beans, the relics of the precious hero. Where are they to be found? Wait, not this, anything but this! If only a hero would save us! I'm working on it. Just currently down a floor. It's a mini medal. Okay, I see what that is. That other path goes to one of the sigil items. Yeah, I am definitely looking up what's in that other chest to determine if it's worth it to come back to there and grab that or not. Crack. The Stardust.
Not today!
Alright, let's do this.
So that is where the ultimate key is to be found.
Mine own end of the bargain is fulfilled. Now free my son, curse thee!
Thou speakest of bargains. I remember no such thing. Our orders are to kill all humans, groveling worms included.
Thou faithless scoundrel!
There is no need for that. But for thine insolence thou shalt fly first.
Please, no! Ah!
Don't worry, I got this! He might be dead, but I'm not gonna let you die.
Who sees this? Come fly, come fry, come one and all. We must see that this worm burns.
It's on!
Much better. Not today. Not today.
Jeez, you're dead in like 2 turns. My gosh.
Thou shalt not escape. Oh. 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 Oh.
At least I killed 3 of them. Progress is progress. Oh, thank goodness for more heal. Ho ho! Woohoo! You defeated those sons of bitches. Get wrecked, you stupid bugs.
But I have an ultimate key to find. Apologies, but I have places to be.
You dirty coward!
Father, no! Forgive me, Father. 'Tis my fault. 'Tis all my fault.
There is naught to forgive. That thou yet livest is all that I could have wished for and more. Thou hast my thanks for coming to our aid, friend. Thou art surely the hero we have awaited. And now 'tis my turn to apologize. The relics of mighty Erdrick that were entrusted to our care, the fiends now have them. Thou art kind indeed. I pray only that thou might deliver us from evil at last.
Father? Father!
Don't worry, I'll kick his ass for you. The priest breathes his last. His son's overwhelmed with grief, and Pancake decides to escort him back to Cantlin. I would see him buried in the family plot, and I would have thee attend, friend. Thou did thy best to save him, friend. None shall be in doubt of that.
He was a father to us all. The people of Cantlin shall miss him greatly. He was mine own true father. And yet since childhood I did scorn him. So strong was his love for the people of this town, I did fear he loved me less than they. But despite my scorn, he did sacrifice all for my sake. No truer love was shown than that he himself did show. Father, forgive me. I loved thee in return, though I failed utterly to show it.
A sound so soft as to entrance and set the human heart to dance throughout the years.
Ah, this poem. 'Twas one dearly beloved by my father. It speaketh of the hero, doth it not? A sound so soft as to entrance and set the human heart to dance throughout the years. And though one strum its silver strings, as west wind bends the boughs of spring, no fiend appears. In days of yore they came in hordes, their hearts filled not with dulcet chords, but hateful urges. Yet now the hero's holy light has driven back the wicked night. No fiend emerges. The dark shall some day rise again. Sweet peace shall fall to fear and pain. But lift thy head. In memory our light shines on. Our legends live, though we are gone. So Erdrick said, and thus I, Galen, pen this rhyme, that it might speak in future time. To those inspired, lift that which sleeps beside my bones. Drive dark back with its hallowed tones. The sacred lyre. The verse? 'Twas the work of a bard who once dwelt here in the town. One Galen of the Golden Voice. My father was much enamoured of his work, and did recite it unto me from childhood.
It shall soon be dark. Make use of the inn here in the town, shouldst thou have need of it. Indeed, 'tis the least we might do for you who did bring our beloved priest home to us.
Accursed sphere! Obey me. Obey me, I say!
You're seeing this, aren't you? His power is growing greater and greater. If this carries on,
He's gonna unleash a massive fart. It's gonna kill all of us.
plunged into an even deeper darkness.
Stay back, I said! Go away, go away!
The darkness. It's swallowing the village too. We need your help.
Get your butt over here! Alright, fine, I just took a nap, jeez. I'm just gonna go pray real quick for my success, and then we'll go kick their butts.
Hold it off! You lot run while you can! No! Chief! We can't give up yet. If we run and get help, there might still be... Ah! You're feeling sleepy. Very sleepy. It worked! Quickly! Everyone run!
Kick their asses! You don't have to ask me twice.
Much better. More heal. Much better. I cannot fool. Much better. More heal. Thou shalt not escape. No.
Just the fact that you could die in like 2 turns, jeez.
Thou shalt not escape. Much better. I cannot fall. Much better. Thou shalt not escape. No.
Yeah, this might take several shots.
Much better.
Okay, I should have done that a while ago, jeez. Oh no, it only is effective for 1 turn, never mind. So that's kinda useless.
More heal.
Yeah, let me look into some strategies for how to deal with this, because they kill you in like 2 or 3 turns. Alright, I'm gonna try one thing. There's other strategies that I have to implement that involve going back, but there's one thing I can at least try initially, which is... Kasiz.
Much better. Much better. More heal. Much better.
Yeah, the other thing involves getting to level 32, which lets you learn Insulate, which negates their breath attacks.
Much better.
Which I might have to do that because these things are doing an insane amount of yeah, I'm going to have to. There's no way I'm going to survive otherwise. Alright, time to level grind. critical! Alright, one slime down, like 19 slimes to go.
escape!
Alright, I got 3.
not escape! Ah! Ah!
Darn it! Like, that's just insulting. So, I know this was another thing they recommended as well. I was like, yeah, that might take me a while to level grind. I was like, yeah, I'd prefer not to. I mean, it is less, so better than nothing. Although I suppose if I don't do that, it's still gonna come down to luck.
Thou shalt not escape!
It's kind of weird that it's doing more damage now.
Let the fire consume!
I was gonna say, I might as well try it, because I'm like, if it did that much damage on the first attack, I'm like, yeah, I might as well just see if I can two-shot them, and yeah, sure enough, they're two-shotted. Thank goodness. Holy crap. Apparently a lot of people got walled on that fight.
The chief still hasn't woken up, but she'll live, I think. Thank you. If you hadn't arrived when you did, we'd be...
But you're only one person. You can't keep the whole world safe single-handed. You couldn't even keep all of us safe. I'm sorry, I want her back.
We can't give in to fear. If we run, then what happened to us will happen to others. The world won't be safe. So we have to be strong, and we have to keep going. The world's being swallowed by the Dragon Lord's darkness. And the only way to drive it back is with Rubus's help. Pancake, we need to summon her as soon as possible. We need you to hurry. Yeah, of course we know the lyre is in Galen's tomb, but of course we need the ultimate key to go even in there, so we have to go find that first. Please, I beg of thee, not the child! Into which shall we sink our fangs first? The meat of children is surprisingly succulent, and as such it'll make a fine dessert. Indeed, indeed, the sweetest of meat. Thou hast a fine skull on those bony shoulders. Then let us first attack the main course with gusto. Any last words? Evidently not. Back, demons, you shall not touch a hair on their heads. Beloved, art thou unharmed? Father! Get the fly swatter! We got a live one! No! 'Tis enough to bring tears to one's eye. Thou wilt have ample time to continue thy heartwarming reunion in the next life. Oh, hell no! 'Tis thee, the tiresome do-gooder from Weeping Isle. Canst thou not keep thy nose from others' business, Fine, then thou shalt be the first to visit this afterlife. Get the electric fly swatter. I mean, that just called Zapple in this universe.
Much better. Ah! Supple! Begone!
That feels like cheating! Come on, you ass. Okay, back to the earrings. Thou art an asshole. Just poor Pancake. He goes through so much crap. He's like, why don't I have a party? Critical spell, heck yeah!
Let the fire consume you! Thou shalt not escape!
Gosh, how much health does this thing have?
Cassis! Let the fire consume you!
Okay, we finally entered yellow, jeez.
Tis over! Flames!
Well, rip.
Much better. Freeze! My blood run cold!
So yeah, pretty much it's either level grind or turn the difficulty down.
Much better. More heal. I cannot fall. Thou shalt not escape! Flames! Much better. More heal! Much better.
Finally, geez. Yeah, that boss kicks your butt even on the easy difficulty. My gosh. Alright, finally. Curses, bested by a mere human. Seems the monster was carrying something. You got the ultimate key. Woohoo! My thanks, stranger. Pancake, 'tis thee, heavens be praised! As thou art fully aware, my fear of monsters is great indeed. So great I did quit the detachment sent in search of Princess Gwaelin. And now thou comest once more to my aid, Pancake. I fear I cut a far from heroic figure. Nonsense, thou art a hero in my eyes, father. Thou didst come to mine and mother's aid in our time of greatest need, right handily too. Indeed, hadst thou not, we surely would have been devoured. Thou art a hero in both our eyes, beloved, and ever thou shalt be so. Full thankful I am to you both. The thought of losing my wife and child was 1,000 times worse than that of losing my own life. And before I knew it, I was charging at the fiend like a man possessed. I have recovered my courage, for I know now where force I must fight. And fight I shall, to protect the two of you and my home both. Alright, so now we can go open all those chests in addition to finally making our way to Galen's tomb. Demon Whip. Just in case, I mean, like, I doubt they give you a cursed weapon, but just in case, I'm gonna save first. I knew it. You receive the Swallowtail. You get 20, you get a Banishing Bell. Be gone, you stupid Demon Whip. Good luck sealing the darkness, sir. Seems that's the lot of them. Nice work, me. Well, if it ain't Pancake, thou art alive and kickin', I see. Not that I would have expected any less from the likes of thee. Still it warmeth my massive heart to know that thou art well. I spy, a strange cloud in the sky did experience a foreboding most severe, which did lead to me pegging it here to town right quick. And 'twas good that I did, for when I arrived it was to see shed loads of monsters causing a right kerfuffle. But I soon made short work of them with this axe of mine. They fled in fear before the hatchet of justice. Gertrude, thou rotters! I think thou will find that we too played our part. That thou would claim to have driven back the horde single-handed, thou vainglorious rogue? We meet again. Rumors of thy deeds have been grand and many. Is it true that thou did free Princess Gwaelin from her captivity? And I assume that thou will henceforth go to smite the source of darkness that assaileth the world? We too have not been found wanting in our efforts. Long have we trained since last we met, and hard, and yet still we struggle to protect even a single town. Thou art of the line of Erdrick, and thou art a true hero. This I understand now more than ever. So go forth and save the world. Know that Gallenholm at least is in safe hands. Precisely. We leave the remainder of Valefgard in thy care. Gwaelin's like, were you reading my diary? No! The Snoop Scroll. Ooh. And 12,000 gold. Woohoo! Alright, time to go find the Liar of Ire. And hopefully not get set on fire. Or things will get very dire. I will stop now. Otherwise, the hero might perspire. Okay, last one. It's like, where's all the holy water that I bought? There we go. Alright, so that one looks like it leads... Okay, so apparently the holy water does nothing. that just for a dud chest, gosh darn it. Alright, a good one, finally. Ooh! Crackle Slash. That monster has no chill. So yeah, pretty much the only point of interest down there is that crackle slash scroll. And that's it. Nothing else. Gosh, you must have been one heck of a bard to have this large of a temple. Pancake examines the ground at his feet. It's a mini medal. Alright, final stretch. The Grave of Galen. Pancake obtains the Lyre of Ire. In the surface of the gravestone is carved a poem penned by Galen himself. A sound so soft as... Okay, so yeah, it's the one the priest's son was saying earlier. But know this also, Erdrick bold, though mighty as in the tales of old, was human yet, and suffered as would I or you when forced to venture forth to sweet home forget. Neath helm of legend thus was hid great woe, but blade our hero did imbue with hope, and onward went and demon slew, though homeland lost and all they knew, full few could cope. O Erdrick hero bold and brave, who did the world from darkness save, thy pain I feel. And so I take up the harp in turn and pen these words, that all might learn of thine ordeal. Wait, let me have a look. Just as I thought, this was exactly what I needed. Here, the fruits of my labor. The Star Sigil. You've collected all the items required to summon Lady Rubus. Time to check in with the Dream Whisperer. The Star Sigil causes characters to recover a certain amount of MP when they defend. I know we can't keep crying forever. It's time to show the Dragon Lord what we fairies are capable of. I'm fine. Please, you must prepare to summon Lady Rubus.
So you have everything we need to summon Rubus. Well done. We'll need to go to the top of the Shrine of Rain to carry out the ceremony. Atop the shrine, the sigils 5 install. Then, fairy flute and lyre of ire in hand. Raise up a song to mighty Rubus' call. Thy melody shall reach that other land. If we do that, she'll come back to us. I'll play the lyre. Somebody else will need to come and play the flute.
Well, I'm not going. It's too dangerous. And I'm too, busy. Yes.
Here, you're another hero who needs to learn how to play a musical instrument. Okay.
No. I'll do it. Chief! You should be in bed! And besides, you can't go. You might get hurt again. Not with our resident hero by my side, I won't. You'll look after me, won't you?
Yep.
But I know he's a hero, but he can't protect everyone. Not on his own he can't, which is why we're going to help him. After all, if the whole world gets plunged into darkness, it won't be very nice for us fairies either. She said the same thing. It's not going to be easy, and it's definitely going to be scary. But we have to help him, for our own sake, and for those we've lost. All right, I'll do it. I'll help him. For me, and for her.
The darkness is spreading further with each passing day. We have to get to the Shrine of Rain right away.
Sage of Rain is nowhere to be seen. Alright, so that's going to lead to a dungeon, so that's where we'll start off with the next session. Alright, so thanks for tuning into the stream. I was able to get some more progress done on that, and then we'll continue that up next week. Then in terms of the schedule for the rest of the week, it'd be starting up Octopath Zero tomorrow. That'll be about it, so let's go find a raid target. So let's raid somebody that's not watching the Game Awards. Juker! Alright, cool. So thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care.